All right. Welcome to your favorite sports program on Wednesday like this. It's AM Sport on Osbc, and my name is David Ojo. Today we're going to give you lots and lots of sport news that is moving around the globe at the moment. Yes, we'll start definitely at the home front. We'll look at the MPFL that is ongoing. A game will be played definitely today. And we'll look at the CAF Confederations Cup. We'll look at our own Rivers United and the team that will be played with. Yes, we'll look at China, what is going on, the quarterfinals, games that will be played, and the games that were played yesterday. And definitely we'll look at the EFL Cup. Yes, we'll look at the FA Cup. That game is a game that everybody must watch. Yeah, we'll talk about it. And loads and loads and loads we'll talk about today on AM Sport. Yes, I am not alone in the studio today to do it alone. Yes, I have with me Daniel Equerry that will be doing it together on AM Sport this morning. Daniel, it's good to have you on the show.
Good morning to everybody watching right now. It's a great privilege to be here once again, and I hope we can do justice to all the stories today.
Oh yes, definitely we'll do justice to all the stories that we'll be giving you today on Osbc TV. Yes, AM Sport is just the sport for you to watch every morning like this on Wednesday. Yes, let's quickly kickstart with the MPFL. Yeah, a game will be played today, and it's a game between the two stars. Yes, talking about Remo Stars and Shooting Stars Football Club of Ibadan. Remo is second on the table at the moment, while Shooting Stars is seventh at the moment, and they're going to play at Ikene. How do you think the game will look like?
Well, once again, it's very wonderful to be here, and the Nigerian Professional Football League is one league that holds a lot of surprises. You really can't say what's going to happen, because these are teams who just sprout up surprises from the basket like it's a gift or something like that. So the game against Shooting Stars and Remo Stars is going to be a very tough one. Currently, Remo Stars are up there on the league table, while Shooting Stars are still gradually coming up to try and get to that point where they need to be. So it's going to be a very dangerous Shooting Stars against a Remo Stars because Shooting Stars wouldn't want Remo Stars to accumulate points and give them that large amount of gap. So they want to try and as much as possible either secure a point for themselves or win the game or probably draw the game or something like that. So we just hope that it's a very, very sensational match to watch.
Yeah, I can see that you have a passion for Shooting Stars, the way you're just painting the picture. But this time around, they're playing in Ikene. They're playing in the home front of Remo Stars, where they play their game, and they are playing at home. And currently, they're on fire, second on the league.
Yes, for Remo Stars, it's going to be an added advantage, home advantage, for them in terms of their fans cheering them on and all of that. But one thing about football is that when you injure a person, that person is more dangerous. So Shooting Star are coming like an injured lion to try and secure the meat. So what they need to do is to shut out all the noise that's going to be happening in and around the stadium, shut out all the boos and all the the chants and everything, and focus on what is at hand. Try as much as possible to secure a win for themselves. Then on the part of Remo Stars, it's not going to be so easy the way I've been saying it for Shooting Stars, because Remo Stars, they have been in top form right now, second on the league. That's a very commendable feat, and as such, they would not want to slack or want to drop points. So as though you'd see a Remo Stars that is going to be playing a fast-paced game up through counters and all of that, that's able to secure the win for themselves as well. So it's going to be an injured lion against a lion that's trying to protect his cave. So let's see how that goes.
All right, let's see how that goes. That match will come up 4 p.m. Nigerian time, and I must tell you, it's a battle between two stars, and it's going to be interesting, no doubt about it. All right, let's quickly move away from MPFL this morning, and let's go to what is happening at the Confederations Cup. CAF has approved next champions as Rivers United will host ASEC Nemosa. Yes, it's a good one that Rivers United is playing at Confederations Cup.
Yes, it is.
But one thing that I really want us to discuss right now is that they are not going to play at home because CAF came down to Nigeria and found out that the pitch, the Adoke and Mesemaka pitch, was not good enough for the competition. Now they are going to play at Uyo. Their fans will not be with them this time around. They will only be praying for the fans in Uyo to come down and to cheer them up against ASEC.
Well, I personally feel like we can do better. It's not a good one for the football federation or the football scene in Nigeria when a highly respected, competition like or organization like the CAF comes down here only to see that we lack the necessary simple amenities and simple facilities that could actually help us to host other teams right here in our own country. It's a very, very bad one. But let's understand one thing, that football doesn't know race, it doesn't know tribe, doesn't know who. Once people like you and they try to support your team, it's you'd see the love. You might not necessarily like have it in 100 folds, but you would see something that you see that love. So Uyo has a good pitch. They have they have the facilities on ground to be able to host this other team. So we just hope that people are in and around the town can come around and cheer this side to be able to secure the win for themselves. Yeah,
I think what baffles me a lot about Nigerian pitches is that at least Rivers United knew that they're going to play in this competition, and they know the rules of the game. So why do they have to wait till when CAF comes and see that what they need as equipment, as facilities to make sure that the game goes on? It's not there in Rivers.
Well, it just boils down to poor management and poor accountability for things like this. There are organizations or individuals that have set up like people to oversee this kind of things, and you're having a competition. I'm very sure you must have known you're having this competition beforehand, like some months ago or some. Or, you have enough time to prepare yourself. So when you do not prepare yourself for things like this, it's just a backlash on you, because your team is going to be getting all the disapprovals and all the boos and everything like that. So they should have known before, and this is not only peculiar to River State. Many teams playing for the Nigerian Professional Football League also don't have standard pitches, don't have standard stadiums, don't have the necessary equipment and facilities needed for them to actually be recognized as a team or built as a team. And it just goes to show that the Nigerian Football Federation needs to look into these key areas. If you don't have a pitch, then there's no way to play football. You can't play football on the road. So we have to be able to have this equipment and necessary facilities to be able to foster,
especially
football.
When you are playing an intercontinental
match. It's a big blow on it's a big blow on us as a country and as a federation, and it's also a big blow on the team as well, because why would you not have a pitch? That's like the standard, the first thing that you need
I think to me it's a minus for Rivers, because lots of things will come in at that point. A lot of people will come from all over the state to come and watch that match.
Yes,
they will lodge into the hotel. They will eat their food. It will boost your economy.
It would have been an easy way for them to generate revenue, and as well as bring people inclusiveness in the sport. The market women will try to sell, footballers will try to make people happy by playing beautiful game, and every other thing will just fall in place. But when you don't have people that have foresight, that's short-sighted and everything, this is the kind of result that you see a situation where an internationally recognized organization comes here and they just find out that you are nothing to write home about, and then they have to take you to another place. So now they're going to be fostering the economy of the other states, as in Akwa Ibom, that's in the capital. They're going to be fostering the economy there. Economic activities are, at least for that period of time that we're playing the football, will be heightened, and it will boost. Um, the state government needs to really look into this kind of thing because it's not nice when international organization comes like this and try to just check for the little basic amenities, check for the pitches, check for the referees, check for those little. Now they're saying they want to include VAR in our league. Is this how they want to include VAR when you don't even have the necessary pitch, necessary items to be able to carry out this thing? Is it VAR where NEPA will take lights and who wants to do the VAR exactly? So they need to look into all these things and try and work on them.
Oh yeah, so we hope that Nigeria, our states, the federation will get it right, especially when it comes to football. Let me just tell you that Stanley Uguma's side, talking about Rivers United, have been drawn in Group B of that competition, along with ASEC Namosa of Cote d'Ivoire, Congo's Dabinua, and DC Motanam Pembe of the Democratic Republic of Congo. The Port Harcourt club will start their group stage campaign with a trip to Dabinua on February 12. And they will host ASEC Namosa in their first home match 7 days later. And that's how that will be for Rivers United. We hope that they will do Nigerian proud and we'll get to a better place, especially when it comes to Confederations Cup. All right, let's quickly move to, because of our time, let's quickly move to the Flying Eagles. Flying Eagles to hit Morocco February 8th ahead of under 20 AFCON. Yes, the under 20 AFCON before leaving for Egypt, the venue of the under 20 AFCON game. The Nigerian team they want to go to Morocco and acclimatize themselves before going to Egypt.
Well, it's a good one. They need to be able to settle into the atmosphere and try as much as possible to train. But I don't know, is there any problem why they can't acclimatize themselves? Yeah.
Now that we have the Hamatan and everything, just go to Jos.
It's not like
even go to the north and you do your thing there.
Well, they probably just have their reasons for going to Morocco, and it's going to be a good one if after all said and done, the boys can get something tangible out of this and bring glory to the nation. The nation has so far not really had a good run in terms of competitions and all of that. So this is a new year and a new time to change a lot of mentality and try and see how we can make our nation proud.
All right, the 7 times African champions, talking about the under 20 and Flying Eagles, will open their campaign on the night of the opening day against the fellow West African Senegal, before engaging the host Egypt and Mozambique in their second and last Group A matches. And it is when whoever qualifies will definitely go for the World Cup that will be coming up in Indonesia. And we hope that Nigeria will definitely qualify. Let's just quickly read this one too. This one says that the Gallo says that he wants to play for Bende Insurance.
Well, Ojo Gallo is that one player that has played in many leagues. He has moved around, played in the EPL as well. And footballers, when they get to a certain age or to a certain stage, it's not really all about the money anymore. They just want to just give back and try and help out their teams and everything. But I don't know if Bendel Insurance is the team that, well, everybody has their reasons for what they do. But yes, but let's see how that pans out. But I'm not really seeing that in the foreseeable future though. But hopefully, any decision that he makes, works for him.
All right, any decision that he makes will definitely work for him. Because of our time, let's just look at the CHAN that is ongoing right now. One of the surprise game that what happened yesterday was the game between Cameroon and Niger Republic. Niger peaked 1-0 to Cameroon, and they find themselves at the quarterfinal stage.
Well, like I said, football is a very tricky one. What you expect might not be what you get. So in the match against Cameroon and Niger, people were really expecting the Indomitable Lions to come up with
To
that
dominate the whole game.
Yes, to dominate the whole game, but it was a very sneaky win for Niger Republic to be able to sneak in that one goal to be able to see themselves through to the quarterfinals. And it just, like I said the other day on this program, that underdog teams are the teams that are coming up to showcase themselves, and that's just the beauty of football. It's not just one-sided. You might be stunned and see that teams that you don't really expect, or when you're underprepared for matches like this, you get a shocker. And I think that's what happened to Cameroon yesterday. Well, Niger Republic are on to the next round, and it's going to get difficult, more tougher from this point on. So they have to not sneak. Well, they can keep sneaking in goals.
Well, they're playing against the Black Stars this time around. They're playing against Ghana, unless Ghana has been
dominating this competition since it started. I've watched some of their games. They've been dominating the competition, and Niger needs to really work hard in terms of defense and their attacking to be able to secure this win, because the Black Stars of Ghana are not called the Black Stars for just that reason. They've shown time and time again that they are a force to be to contend with, and Niger has to pull out every block from their store to be able to convert this one for a win for themselves.
Well, let's see how it goes. Let's see whether they will put another surprises in that game against the Black Stars of Ghana, and let's see how it will be. All right, some of the quarterfinals games, those that have qualified and will be played, is Algeria will be playing tomorrow. Yes, they'll be playing tomorrow against the Ivory Coast, while Senegal and Mauritania, will also be playing. We are just running just to make sure that we meet our time, and most of what we have today we'll discuss it. Yes, let's talk about the AFL Cup first leg semi-finals. Newcastle has just been. I keep telling people that if not because the gap between Arsenal, Man City, and Newcastle is also doing a very good job this time around.
Well, kudos to the coach for building a team that can contend in terms of competitions and everything like this. And we didn't really. This season just brought a lot of surprises as well. Newcastle tried as much as possible to be relevant, and they are relevant. They have shown time and time again that they are a force to contend with. Even though for the fact that Arsenal are just top of their game, Man City, beautiful gameplay. Manchester United are also coming up stem by stem, and Newcastle are also pushing and trying as much as possible to get 3 points, secure draws and everything, and they've been doing absolutely well. And in the EFL as well against Southampton, they were able to come and secure the necessary win for themselves, and that's just a very good one. It just goes to show how much work and how much the coach has really changed the gameplay of the team, and that's a good one for them.
All right, today in the EFL Cup, Nottingham Forest will be playing against Manchester United. A lot of people have already foreseen Manchester United Newcastle for the finals.
Well, Manchester United, they are, should I say, they are in good form. They are not really there yet.
They are all there.
They are not really like there, yes, but they are coming up. They are coming up. At least we are seeing changes in the gameplay, in the style of play. We are seeing major changes in teamwork and everything, and team spirit, and that's just something that goes to show how much of commitment and determination that the team has put into practice and training and everything. So the game against Nottingham Forest, I think it's not going to be so easy, but Man should be able to secure this one and move on to the finals against Newcastle and hopefully get their first trophy in a while.
Getting their first trophy in a while. Yes, we cannot but just talk about this game. It's a very hot game as well. The FA Cup, talking about Manchester City this time around against Arsenal.
This right now, Arsenal top form, beautiful play. Like yesterday, I was still watching the highlights of the game against Manchester United, and I was really, really shocked at what I was watching. It was like I didn't watch the game that day. I was watching it afresh. Like you could see how tactical and how clinical these players were. I was telling the other yesterday that it's like they know. It's like they have GPS on their legs. They know where each player are at every particular point in time. Manchester United struggled all through the whole game. The whole 90 minutes was a struggle for Manchester United. Manchester United was just able to just netting those goals. If they're not able to net in those goals, it would have been a disaster. It would have been a really bad thing for Manchester United. Wow. So the game against Manchester City and Arsenal is going to be a cracker. It's going to be like you're watching the Champions League final, because these are teams that are top of their game right now. And Arsenal, Manchester City, I would really love to sit and watch this one.
All right, well, that game you cannot but just watch it on Friday, and you will definitely enjoy that game, FA Cup game between Manchester City and Arsenal. But before we go, let's just quickly read through the Copa del Rey games that will be played today. And today, Barcelona will be playing against Real Sociedad. And on Thursday, we have Valencia against Athletic Bilbao, and Real Madrid against Atletico Madrid. The battle between the Madrids. Well, don't say anything. Don't say anything again. Our time is up and we have to go on the show this morning. Yes, I want to say a big thank you for the producer of this program, Muhyiddin Adeleke, for making it possible for us to be on the set to give you the best of our sport this morning. Yes, it's AM Sports. My name is David Ojo, and I want to say a big thank you once again to Dada for coming over for the show. All right, see you next Wednesday when we'll come again and give you sports news. Bye for now.
Oh, good save. Well, I'm not sure how much desire Upper Enosi saw of that before it came to her. Cho So Hyun here.